unless they try to sell too soon. Well, there are more, you know, but they're not coming.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Here, I guess, I think you should probably.
Probably sitting in the back. Cigarette shirts. Sat in the back of the chair. Held up first.
Did you want to? Sure.
Only if you talk, right?
You can still sign in and say, no, you don't wanna talk, it's just, it would be in our records then that you were here, so. It's up to you.
I'm good.
Well, I can get the meeting going.
He's a man after business here. All right.
5:59.
That's the longest 5 minutes.
6 o'clock.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock and we're gonna call to order and we're gonna do the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge
Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this is a planning commission meeting here this week and we have to nominate a chair this evening as Tammy Facetto is absent.
We look for a motion to nominate somebody.
Yeah, I can do it if you want.
I'll nominate Mark Benhefti as chair.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No. Motion passed. Okay then, moving on to, roll call. Members, Dennis?
Pushback.
Yes.
Here.
Tammy's absent, Jim Apitz.
Here.
And, Tom Whitebrook.
Here.
And our new chair is Brian.
Michael Bennett.
Michael Babison didn't have it. Okay, moving then to identify any potential conflicts of interest. Does anyone have any potential conflicts of interest here this evening? Okay, moving on. We're gonna go into public comments for non-agenda Harrison-related items. Please be advised per state statute 19.84, section 2, information will be received from the public. Be further advised that there will be limited discussion on the information received. However, no action will be taken under public comments. It is the policy of the village that there would be a 3-minute time limit per person. Time extensions may be granted by the president. Please register your name on the sign-in sheet prior to the start of the meeting. So we have 2 people on the sign-in, Penny Hoisel, no, but then we have Kelly Wenzel. Do you want to speak on a non-related issue, or is it something, it's on item coming up?
Yes.
So when we get to that item, then we'll have you come up and give your name
Okay.
and stuff like that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I would like to have a motion then for the correction and approval of the,
I'll make a motion, we.
Previous meeting minutes, yes,
I have a correction.
yes.
I am listed as absent, but then I listed as approving the minutes of the last meeting. And, voting yea. So if my name could be struck from that.
Well, good catch, thank you.
You were here and still made it.
Still voted.
Okay, any other corrections to? Okay, with those, corrections noted, someone like to make a motion then to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the last commission meeting.
Okay, we have a motion for the first, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we do have a second, so we have with the first and second, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Abstain.
Abstain,
Abstain. I wasn't here.
okay. We still,
Neither was Tom.
Yeah.
okay, so we still have,
Yeah.
Abstentions count.
Count
Count towards the, count towards the.
okay, so we do four then, so motion passed. Okay. Okay, then we're going to convene, the meeting entered into public hearing. The first, public hearing, first we need a motion to go into public hearing, someone like.
I'll make a motion to go into, public hearing, enter into public.
Okay, we have a motion for a first and second.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to convene into a public hearing. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Say no. Ayes passed. Okay, we are now in, public hearing, and the first is 7A, which is the comprehensive plan amendment, North Shore Ridge LLC, Fire Lane 10, parcel 39652. Do we have anyone who wants to speak to this? Okay. And for the record, can we have your name and your address, please?
Kelly Wenzel, N86.
Hold-
Sorry.
Hold tight.
Okay, now you can.
Even the weakest flowers start blooming like crazy. Since I started using this homemade fertilizer.
Kelly Wenzel,
Okay, Kelly Winslow, and what's your address?
N8645 Fire Lane 10.
Okay, very good, go ahead.
Okay, and I'm not necessarily opposed to the changing of, in the comprehensive plan or the zoning map amendment, and just would like to kind of voice some frustration over the fact that it's changed 3 times in a very short amount of time. It's like you kind of get your hopes up, right? You know, it was agricultural forever. You know, we were told it'll stay agriculture because that's an abandoned dump site that you're talking about developing, and we were always told that it couldn't be developed. So then it went from agricultural to change for the data center, that's fine. It hasn't been that big of a deal to have the data center there. And then we were told that that was gonna be expanding. You kind of get used to that idea. And now we're being told it's being changed to residential. So it's just kind of frustrating. I'm not sure what the point of a comprehensive plan or zoning is, if it's just gonna be changed. It seems like a whim a lot of times. And as far as the actual, development, I'd like to ask that it stays with the neighborhood with all acre lots. And as far as Fire Lane 10 with another road coming in off of that, it's already a mess out there with the other North Shore Ridge development. We have people speeding by constantly. We went from, it's a fire lane, so it's not a standard road, it's narrow road with no shoulders, no sidewalks. And you've got, it's not designed to have 2 big heavy equipment trucks passing each other, you're going at 20 miles over the speed limit constantly. And we've been dealing with that for over 4 years now already, and now this project is gonna be coming in, and how long is that gonna take? Is it unreasonable to expect these developments to be done in a shorter period of time? I mean, it's literally been 5 years since I've been able to sleep past 6:30 in the morning, because it's constant noise with the construction traffic, the beep, beep, beep. Apparently they can only go in reverse. And I'm just worried about how this project is gonna continue to affect our stress levels and our mental health. You know, if it's gonna take another 4 or 5 years, that's 10 years of our life. We're in our 50s. We don't have that much longer to enjoy that area. And I don't wanna deal with the construction for the time that we do have left. I don't necessarily, we've lived there for 30 years. We've built our lives in this spot the way it was, and it just keeps changing around us. So, yes,
Yeah.
that's all I have to say.
Well, thanks for your input. Josh, you have any comments to that at all, or Chad?
I understand, I think we've spoken on the
Yes,
phone, we've had
absolutely.
the police officers out there. We, Josh and I originally had shared with the developer our concerns about, switching this from, you know, what it was to, residential as well. I think the way that that area is growing, I'm thinking this is gonna be short order to develop these sites. If it should go to residential, so hopefully the impact will be minimal, but I understand your concerns with the fire lane and the traffic and stuff, and I don't have a lot of, you know, stark answers for you, but
Can the contractors be held accountable for their subs coming in constantly? Cause it's like, every time there's a new group of subs coming in, you go through the same thing over and over again, you know, or.
we can share that information with the developer and make sure that, you know, they can do what they can do.
Right, and I understand they can't be accountable for everybody, but it's like,
Correct.
these people don't care about our
Correct.
neighborhood, you know, so. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your comments. Okay, then, in reference to the public hearing, the zoning map amendment rezoning of North Shore Ridge LLC for RLA 10, any additional comments or, not? Okay. So then, I will need a motion then to close the public hearing and reconvene in the regular meeting. Can I get a motion from one of the team here?
I'll make a motion to close public hearing.
Okay, we have a first, do we have a second? I'll second. Okay, we have a motion for a first and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
No? Okay, public hearing is now closed, we will convene into the regular meeting. In section 9 then, we will start off with 9A. Is the comprehensive plan amendment, North Shore LLC, RLA 10, parcel 39652. Josh, can you, give a background on this?
Sure, just as a brief background, the comprehensive plan establishes the Village of Harrison's long-term growth, vision for growth and development. It serves as a guide for the zoning map and for future land use decisions. In this case, their parcel 39652, which is at the corner of Fire Lane 10 and Old Highway Road, is currently owned by the developer, who's doing North Shore Ridge to the south. He's looking to rezone that, or not rezone, he's looking for a comprehensive plan amendment from industrial to low-density residential. Also with this, which is another item on the agenda, he's looking to rezone that same area from single-family residential, or from business park to single-family residential. Obviously, to rezone this with the comprehensive plan, has to be amended first.
Yes. Okay. So reference to the comprehensive plan, will we need a motion then to, approve the plan amendment for North Shore Ridge LLC, RLA 10, parcel 39652? We'll need a motion from someone.
So I guess before we get to the motion, there
Yeah.
was a comment made about this being a dump site and not being able to be developed. Can you speak to that a little bit? Some of the historical information there.
I don't have that, I think that the owner rep is here, I don't know if they wanna come and have any information, I'm not knowing that.
I don't have any information to that regard either, so that's news to me.
Maybe, people that have lived in the neighborhood since the Sensenbrenner mansion was bulldozed over in that field in the 70s, I believe it was. And that mansion was built in the 20s, so there's asbestos lead, and I just like to be assured that.
I guess I can speak to the Sensenbrenner
Can
mansion.
you go to the microphone, please?
Can I get your name and address, please?
Tim Whitman with Dable Engineering, I'm
Yep.
also a resident
Yes.
at 130 Echo Drive. So the Sensenbrenner mansion that was spoke about, was sort of raised in place. And that is part of the North Shore Ridge development, not part of this parcel that we're speaking to here. That did go through an abatement process to look for asbestos and lead paint. None was found, and that material was hauled off to a dump site. several years ago with the North Shore Ridge plat.
With respect to the upfront field there, that hasn't, to your knowledge?
To my knowledge, I'm not aware of that being a dump site, so,
Okay.
unclear.
Should it be looked into more though, if it's not known?
We can do a site evaluation, later on as the development
As it continues.
would progress. But at this point, we're just at the comprehensive plan amendment and rezoning, as we all know.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you much for that information. Okay, do we have a motion to approve comprehensive plan amendment?
I'll make a motion to approve the comprehensive plan amendment.
Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the comprehensive plan amendment, North Shore LLC. Finally, 10, parcel 39652. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, say no.
No.
Okay, we do have 4-1. Vote on this, the motion does pass. Okay, moving on then to 9B. Zoning map amendment, rezoning North Shore LLC, Firelane 10, parcel 39652. Same, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, this is the same thing, the applicant's looking to create possibly 3 to 4 future residential lots, they are deep lots. We have talked to the developer, about possibly putting in a berm, that would be addressed during the CSM stage. Staff does recommend approval of the rezoning from business park to single family residential, subject to that the preferred future land use map is amended, which it has been.
Okay. Any other questions or points of discussion on this?
Well, I like the idea of the berm. I think that not just installing the berm, but the maintenance, especially on the opposite side of the berm up to the property line, should be on the property owners. So if that could be in the agreement, I think I'd be a little safer. I've seen enough of them where, you know, the house side is great with the berm and trees or whatever, but the backside ends up looking like, you know, heck, and so that would be on them to have it cleaned up, and if the village would have to come in there, that it would be back to the property owners to get that cleaned up.
It's on private property, and typically, our public works department, when they have to go clean up private property, they do bill the homeowners for
Yeah,
that.
I just, would be,
Yeah.
make sure that they know they were responsible
Right,
for
right.
it.
And the berm would, serve as a buffer between the residential lots and, data center, just that everyone's aware of that.
And just one more question, how many acres?
It would be on the east side, it would be on the east property line with the data center. Right in the back.
Firelane 11 area?
No.
There's no go between there, those lots of,
Gotcha.
And just one more question, how many acres is this approximately? I don't see anything that,
It's 11 acres, isn't it?
Yes, it's 11 acres.
And how many houses are we talking?
3 to 4,
big lots.
gonna be big lots.
I like that.
Okay, then, any other points of discussion on this topic? So then I will need a motion then for the zoning map amendment, rezoning for North Shore Ridge LLC, Firelane 10, parcel 39652 is printed and circulated. Do I have someone that can make a motion for this rezoning?
I'll motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve, and we have a second from someone?
I'll second it.
Okay, we got a motion from Dennis for a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Say no. Okay, ayes passed, 5-0. Moving on to section 9C, final plot, Modern Homestead Acres, Genback 40 Development LLC, Woodland Road, parcel 33528. Josh, you have to speak to this, please?
Yeah, this is a new subdivision that's being developed across from Harrison Heights on Woodland Road. Access would be off of Woodland Road. The area is about 36 acres. It would include 63 lots with 2 outlots. The average, size lot is around 15,000 square feet. There's an outlot 1 is designated for a stormwater pond. Outlet 2, it mainly consists of wetlands. As of now, I believe that the developer would, currently maintain ownership of that outlot. There will be a 30-foot recreational trail between lots 17 and 18. And what that easement does is provide utility service to Farmers Field Park Pavilion, that we can get water and utilities in there. And then also a paved trail would be within that easement. That people could access the park both from Harrison Heights, for example, and the subdivision. Staff does the preliminary plat was passed April 28th. We do recommend approval of this with, conditions. Some of the conditions to note is that the developer shall disclose the existence of a recreational trail easement located between lots 17 and 18 prior to any sale of lots 9, 10, 11, and 49 wetlands. Those, wetlands shall be remediated prior to the sale of those lots. Any documentation of the wetland remediation shall be provided to the village.
Okay, and that, the trail then will go from Farmers Field right to Woodland then, the Woodland Road or?
No, it'll go to whatever that road
The
is.
sidewalks.
Sidewalk, okay,
The big tree lane.
okay, big tree.
Road, and then there'll be sidewalks through the whole subdivision.
Okay, very good. Okay, any other points of discussion for this?
I just have one question. It looks along Woodland Road, this plot is, we're getting an extra 7 feet of, right of way. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I would really like with this whole thing to get that middle lot, get that 7 feet. That it surrounds that is in there, that we get those 7 feet of, right of way.
That's gonna be hard to do. It's a separate parcel. I realize it's the same ownership, but it's not part of this development.
I understand that.
So, okay then, moving on with, the final plat for Modern Homestead Acres, Jim Beck 40 LLC, Woodland Road, parcel 33528. Do we have a motion to approve with, 11, staff conditions here?
I'll make a motion to approve the developmental site of Woodland Grove.
Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve, with, staff's 11 conditions as printed and circulated. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No, motion passed. Okay, moving on then to, section 9D, which is the certified CSM map, Village of Harrison, parcel 47408, Homestead Lane, Harrison Commerce Park. Josh, you'd like to speak to that?
I
Or Chad?
Chad will. So in April, the village board approved an offer to purchase a 1.5 acre lot directly north of the new fire station on Homestead Lane for the sports house, which is a recreational kind of pickleball entertainment kind of business. McMahon has completed a certified survey map to create that lot out of the larger lot 13. That includes that detention pond, so, this is just a formality to create the lot so we can sell the land, so staff is recommending approval.
Okay, any other points or questions in reference to this project? Okay, then for section 9D, then for certified survey map, CSM, Village of Harrison, parcel 47408, Homestead Lane, Harrison, Commerce Park. Do we have a motion? Someone like make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the CSM for parcel 47408 as printed and circulated.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we do have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No, motion passed. Okay, then moving on to, the May 2026 zoning report. Josh, you have any information on that, or?
It's been a fairly busy month. I guess the mostly residential development, new homes, and then, the one commercial development was the, Pro Edge cabinets and the Crossroads development,
Okay,
business plan.
very good. Continue to be a busy year.
Yes, yes.
Very good then. We need a motion to approve the zoning map amendment? No. Okay. So the next meeting date is July 21st at 6 P.M. And, someone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We do have a first. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn the planning commission meeting here this evening. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I'll say no. Motion passed. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Who's the second for the?
Vote against the motion to adjourn.
What number is that?
Say that works.